Alright, hit the button. Hey everyone, sorry for the delay.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello, filthy ass creatures.
Hello, 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 hello. Barbershop quartet thing going on.
If only we could all sing on key.
That'll never happen. Oh, sorry, that was my dog.
That's okay. Dogs are awesome.
Apparently he wanted to say hi too.
I guess, yeah. I can hear the live stream.
Yeah, whose is that?
This is gonna get very chaotic very quickly.
Hello, Joshua Washa Studios! Welcome to the stream.
Oh no.
It has begun.
What is happening?
Why am I still? Who has the live stream? Like,
I've got
It's
it on
muted
another
for
tab, but
me.
it's muted.
It's hard to
Okay,
tell
so
what's
should
going
we-
on.
Should we because I'm here in the labbit room. Yes, labbit room. I'm here in the I'm here in the rabbit room. I'm not looking at the live stream. So like, should we wait for a bunch of people to get here and then introduce ourselves?
I don't know what's
don't know.
going on.
But is that you, Rowan? Because you said you don't wear headphones for these things.
I'm wearing headphones, yeah.
Yes, Sam.
Oh, I'm not wearing headphones at the current moment, but I'm not playing the live stream.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not either. I've got headphones in too, but I'm in the rabbit room.
I have the live stream pulled up, but it's muted and I'm wearing headphones.
Yeah, same here.
Oh wait, that was me.
Mystery
Face-
solved.
Face bomb.
We solved the mystery. The mysterious
middle.
mystery.
I just look over there and I see it. I'm like, oh, it's not muted. Oh.
Hey guys, by the way,
I'm like blaming other people.
Well, with that out of the way.
So, should we start with backseat drivers?
I'm still hearing the live stream.
I'm not hearing it now.
Nor am I.
Wait, you said
Oh my
someone...
gosh.
What?
I had it playing in the background of my computer. Why did I have it in two windows?
Glad
I
to
love
know
how
I'm
the
not
two people who
alone.
were saying they were hearing it were the ones who were...
Playing it.
My apologies to literally everyone.
Not to worry, it was more comedic effect than anything else.
Oh my goodness.
That
my
was
bad.
amazing.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, pretty much, yeah. Oh goodness.
Oh, hey, we're on Daily Motion for Zim. That's awesome. I didn't think it was on Daily Motion.
Yeah, most of these are on Dailymotion, some other sites, there's Vimeo, and some sketchy site. I couldn't find Battle of the Planets on any other site except for the sketchy one, but whatever.
Well, it's
Well,
your
you
computer, not mine.
Actually,
was-
it's not
I was the
even,
one-
it's like a virtual machine. It's not even my computer. It's like a computer on Rabbit server kind of thing, if that makes
Oh.
sense.
Yeah.
I don't know, but okay, great.
Well, I apologize in advance if your computer goes belly up because I was the one that requested Battle of the Planets.
I don't know, it's fine. It wouldn't be my computer, honestly. It'd be Rabbit's server. I'm
Wait,
sure
so
they
like
got
five-
security.
For like 5 minutes there, I was just rambling on about hearing the live stream when it was literally just me that could hear it.
Oh no, I could hear it too. Like I said, I had it playing, but so we were the
Oh,
only
we were
two
both
that it
guilty
was.
of it. That's good. I'm glad I wasn't alone.
You're never alone. All right.
Let's do this. Backseat Trevor from Beyond the Stars.
All right.
My music volume's turned up and I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, me neither. I can't
Is
hear
it all supposed to be
anything.
written in reverse?
Well, that's whoever uploaded it doing that to beat the copyright system.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
And also, like, for the people who are watching the live stream, you should know that you're not going to be able to hear the episode audio, but we people recording the live stream should be able to hear it.
Yeah, how can you guys? Is that like muted on your end or something?
No, it's
my
all the way
music
up.
volume's fully up. Yeah.
Oh. It's working fine for me. Anybody else hear it? Or not?
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I
No.
can't hear it.
Okay.
I just clicked the thing that said unmute audio, so I'm assuming I'd be able to hear it now, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's weird. Try refreshing. I just did a thing.
Try refresh. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna
Oh,
leave
it's
and
like
jump
can't
back
hear
in.
audio on mute there. Moment.
The audio is on mute, Novi, so it was your fault.
Was it? But I could hear it. That's weird.
Oh, I can hear it now. Like, very mildly, but I can hear it.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
Uh-oh. I
It's even
can't hear
screaming
it.
as usual.
This might be a problem.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's wearing headphones. Maybe it's one of those things where you can only hear it if you're wearing headphones. Let me get with the groove here and put on headphones.
Because, like, yeah, now I can just barely hear it, but I can still hear it. a little
Wait.
bit.
Oh, now I can hear it.
Yeah.
So there's them
Yep.
being them.
My tallest!
Okay, this is a problem. I still can't hear it for some reason.
No?
Oh.
Oh,
No,
oh
I
my goodness.
I am unable to hear it. Like, you
Oh,
guys
no.
can.
Did you
Wait a
refresh the
second.
page?
Yeah, did you refresh the page? Or go to the app?
Wait
and
a
back
second.
into it?
Was there an option on your screen to, like, click an unmute thing, or? Because that's what it gave me when I first joined.
Yeah. For me, it's actually
Oh,
a
I
little
can,
bit too
like-
loud.
Oh, I can like barely hear
Yeah,
it. It's like
almost,
it's really
almost quiet.
distorted.
Yeah.
It's really distorted. That's the problem.
Than ever before.
Oh man, I can't hear anything. Like,
No.
Hey, that is creepy. You're creepy, Zim.
Is that for the benefit of the audience?
Yes.
you guys are so lucky you can actually hear it. For some reason, I can't.
I know. I'm trying to. I can't. I have no clue what's going on with it.
But
I
you
can
can't hear
hear
it
it.
either?
To
Right.
me, it just kind of sounds like.
That. Okay, there's a gear icon. Click on and a data uses comes up. Go to low.
Okay, I'm not seeing that.
It's a little icon at the bottom of the
right
screen.
corner.
Bottom right there.
Bottom right corner near the full screen button in theater mode. Little gear. And I
Okay.
put it on low.
I don't see a,
someone's making donuts.
I don't see a little gear, but I see a button that kind of looks like a YouTube icon, a camera, and a microphone, but I don't see anything else.
Okay. Are you watching it on like your phone or something?
Yes.
Oh, it might be different for mobile sites.
Oh, wait, the gear's on the top left. Okay. So you
Yeah.
want me to go to low?
Go to low. Go to low. I'd recommend that.
They did cut the transmission.
Okay, so room settings. Oh, it doesn't let me do it. It just says cartoons, invite to this room, and send feedback. I don't see anything about lowering the quality.
Oh, dang, stupid mobile web pages and their need to be so different from the regular web pages. Why do they decide to do that all the time?
I don't
I don't
know.
know. I guess it's for, like, it's supposed to be probably, like, user-friendly in a sense, but then it's completely different, and I don't know.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just took it off HD, but it didn't seem to help anything.
Huh.
Well, you know the episode's inside and out.
I don't know
Yeah.
what. I don't know what could be the issue with it. Weird.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure it was the low this because like that's what I noticed when we were doing the Transformers Prime night, Rowan. Like mine would be cutting out and everything, and then when I put it on low, it was smooth. It's fine.
I don't know what. So how's everyone enjoying the live stream?
Yes, how are you all?
How's it going, guys?
Your brother likes to talk about
How's my internet
insane
connection holding up? I mean, I got the stream, I got the call, and the episode.
Oops.
We can't afford to mess this up, guys. We have 5 people, and I'm one of them watching it.
Well, actually, I'm one of them too.
Okay, so 3 people.
I'm possibly watching it. One of them too.
Two people. We have 2 people depending on us.
Oh, the pressure.
I know, right?
Let's go back there a minute. Yeah.
I'm not gonna voice act. Are we just gonna sit here and just like laugh once in a while?
I guess.
Well,
Okay.
I can't
Guys,
wait.
prepare for this.
I was prepared.
this is a good opportunity for us to work on our improv.
Oh no, thank you.
I am so mad. I can't believe I can't hear it. I'm the
You still
only
can't?
one. No.
Then out of respect, I'm going to go ahead and mute mine. There. Now you're not the only one.
Aww.
I'm
Thank
muting-
you.
I'm muting
You're
mine
welcome.
too. Inclusion.
Yes, let's all in
Okay.
solidarity. Let's just
Muted.
not watch it. We can just have it playing over in the corner for aesthetic value, and we can just talk about stuff.
Sure thing.
Sure.
There we go.
Guess what they're
Yay.
saying if we haven't seen the
I was
episode
just gonna
forever.
say, let's pretend that we know what they're talking about. Well, at least I can't because I don't know these shows or these episodes verbatim.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen it in a while too.
Well, let's see. Here on this shot, I always wondered why when Dib's reading it, like he switches from right to left to right, although it's backwards because the episode's mirrored. But
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
so
Just
does
now.
that mean that either means A, Irken text is read right to left, or B, the animators just got lazy and messed something up?
Actually, I think Irken text is right to left because right in the shot before it, you see 2 monitors. One of them has like an English version, and then the Irken text translates it so that it actually looks like right to left. So Irken is basically manga.
What?
Interesting. Interesting theory.
Oh, I see the bots you were talking about earlier, Stanley.
Yeah,
Now.
they're bothering me. I don't like them. I don't like spam bots invading our chat room. I mean, not that the audience can see them, so it's whatever.
Son,
Yeah.
there better not be any Walking Dead up there.
I said I was sorry about that. A little Transformers Prime reference. All I see is like the father of Megatron, and Megatron's messing with Dark Energon. Son, there better not be any Walking Dead up there.
I like that I get that now.
Alright.
Ooh, it's tax ship. I'm gonna ride in it.
I'll just
Get
press the
out of
buttons.
my ship!
What Div is just like pressing buttons. He doesn't actually know what's going on. He's just,
Yes, sabotage, yes!
that's probably the best way to figure out. Just press random buttons. Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
That was delicious.
It's the resisty. Oh, those poor hungry souls.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like the design of the Resisty aliens because they all look hideously stupid. It's awesome. Except for the robot dude. The robot dude looks pretty cool with the floating brain.
And,
Yeah.
and
So he's not
Xena,
that
the
cool.
one in the purple cape, looks pretty cool.
One in the purple cape. Oh, yeah, like the hooded figure or whatever.
Yeah.
Jennifer took that one and really, really, really messed it up.
How about the pirate monkeys?
Oh, someone just popped in and then left.
Yeah. How about the pirate monkeys?
Okay,
Awesome name.
here's. I downloaded the I uninstalled the app and just tried to use it on my browser, but it's not letting me do anything, so I'm gonna re-download the app. I am going to hear Invader Zim.
Do you have
It's
a
been so
computer?
long. Yeah, but it's not turned on, and it's an old
Hi, Trisha, Robert.
old Dell.
How's it going?
Oh.
We're
We're all
this is
gonna
Sparker's Fire.
die.
I hope you enjoy it.
No.
This is amazing.
Call them and tell them we're gonna blow them up.
Invaders, you are so crazy like Crazy Steve and Drake and Josh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, crazy Steve.
I'm not
Oh,
that crazy. have crazy
referencing shows and
genius.
stuff that I haven't either that I haven't watched ever, that I haven't watched in so long.
That's massive, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I will most likely reference Transformers a lot because I'm a big Transformers fan.
And I'll get about a third of those references. Maybe.
Hey,
Oh,
sorry.
Novi, Sydney, wasn't that funny what happened in the group chat on Tuesday?
What? What happened?
What happened?
I don't.
Don't you guys remember you guys were talking about Transformers
Oh
Prime?
yeah, and then you showed up.
Oh,
Right as we mentioned it.
Did you say you were the Resisty?
That's a stupid name!
That's a stupid name. I don't like it. Well, I
Told you it
should
was
like
stupid. Why do I listen to you?
Ah,
I don't know.
I like how the Urkans see the Resisti ship. They see it as like the last of its kind ever, and their first reaction is to blow it up.
They can't leave one left. They have to blow them all up.
Hey, that's a
the
Vort
policy.
ship. I didn't know there was any of those left. Call them and tell them we're gonna blow them up. I mean, cool. leave no trace of the enemy.
Yeah.
And Zim comes to ruin everything. Actually, I wish more Invader Zim episodes were like this one, because the whole thing is just a complete disaster. That, like, you see all these different people doing their own things, working with their own agendas, and it slowly builds up to the point where you see they're all going to come into conflict, and just it will be a train wreck in the end. And like the whole episode is a build up to that train wreck. It's just amazing.
That's why I love this one and Battle of the Planets. They're tied as my favorite episode.
Yeah, I think Battle of the Planets is amazing, especially when Zim decides, I'm gonna lose Dib by flying into the asteroid field.
that's really stupid.
That was perfect point. I mean,
Although I think the most hilarious part of that episode was where Zim was crushing that guy's soda can, and he was just screaming.
that was I
Oh yeah, I
that was
love
Jonan
that.
voicing that dude. By the way, fun fact: that was Jonan Vasquez voicing that dude, the
Oh,
actual
nice.
creator of the show.
Jonan Vasquez also does the computer.
Yeah.
Oh, he does? That's
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Well, what a talented man then.
Yes.
And he also did Old Kid, but he hates that one.
He hates old. Well, John Vasquez hates everything.
Especially
Yeah.
Old Kid.
Who could hate old kid?
There's some,
I know.
that's some prime animation on all those donuts.
You save the donuts.
You know, I actually met Wally Wingert.
You did?
Yeah,
The dude who voices Red?
yeah.
Yeah. That must be really
You know,
cool.
I really mean it. I think Invader Zim, like the cast and crew, it's so cool when you get to run into those guys. Although I've never actually, like, I think I met Wally Wingert on a live stream once.
Yeah, you did. I
Oh,
was there
okay.
too.
Yeah, and yeah, it was crazy. It was like one of my friends does a podcast where he just talks to people, and it's strange too because he doesn't have like thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers either. It's just like the live stream was like basically 3 people tuning in and watching him, and he just interviews random voice actors and stuff. It's just like crazy to think about that. Here they're just gonna do this, and yeah, there we go.
Oh, there they
be like-
go, into the
It's gonna
sun.
be like the next what's it? Talking cartoons, the Rob Paulson one.
I don't know. I've never seen that.
Nor have I.
There's a lot I haven't seen.
It's too much on the internet anyway. Eve
Be
ought
continued.
you
Ah,
I love how when they fly into the sun, it's kind of like, hey, that doesn't hurt too bad.
I think so too.
Oh yeah.
Like just how
Hello, anyone think that was cool? Please respond.
You know, there are 2 Invader Zim episodes that I hate the ending of just because of how open-ended they are. Hobo 13 and Belonius Maximus.
Yeah, although I like how Belonius Maximus was referenced in like other episodes. Like Dib was like, remember how I helped you that time we were turned into Baloney? And Zim says, you're making it up.
Yeah.
I don't mind episodes that like end horribly for everyone, like the one like Walk for Your Lives, where it basically ends with the city destroyed and Dib, quote unquote, totally not dying, just because, and then it's just not touched upon in any other episode
you
ever.
have
They
a
just
real
act like
problem
it
with
didn't
listening,
happen.
Zim. You have a real problem with listening.
Oh, I love the when he says like, "Go shape your head of spell with your bad self."
Sim trying to be witty with
Oh,
his
here comes
insults.
me.
It's a
Oh,
thing to
it's me.
behold.
He kind of sounds like Google Translate with his language sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, here, like the kid at the door and the robo parents answering it. This is what I mean by everything building up to disaster.
It's me.
Like all these little threads of different characters out doing their own thing, and it's just gonna come crashing down by the time the episode ends.
Oh my gosh, Meave has like silvery hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gosh darn, Amethyst 271 gives him this stupid blue hair.
Mashed potatoes.
Perfect
That was
dubbing.
perfectly synced. Yes,
I'll fix the containment levels.
Now fix the containment levels.
Work. Something is happening at the back door. Something horrible.
Horrible.
Never mind that I said the wrong door because I forgot the line. The audience won't know anyways because they can't hear any of the video.
Wait for it. Yay! I don't know what you just said.
I think a lot of fans forget just how awful Gur is. I mean, in a
Yeah,
good way.
because he's
But
the freaking poster child. Gur is like the Bumblebee of Invader Zim, if you compare Transformers and Invader Zim.
Goodness.
Johnny Cecil, turn on your audio for Zim and try to sync along with this
Come
part.
on, help us eat this little boy. Blah, blah, blah.
the robo parents.
Yeah, because all of a sudden the Robo parents are both Carl from Llamas with Hats.
See, the funny thing is because like I haven't seen these episodes in a long time, so I'm like recalling a lot of this stuff for the first time. It's like, oh my goodness, I just
Oh,
like I'm reacting to this stuff for the first time almost as if it's like, oh wow,
dude,
Wow,
you're
yeah, this show.
crying.
that is a thing that happened.
Yeah, I forgot. Also, Zim's wig always confused the heck out of me. I don't know why. It's just that little line that follows underneath it at the back. It's just like, what's that? I mean, it's there, but what is it?
Perhaps an Easter egg put in by
Oh,
the
this
end
part's
here.
scary.
The robo parents crawling through the vents.
Yeah, that
Come
always
on,
scared me.
son, let's play in the toilet.
I always thought
Parenting 101.
Invader Zim would do better as like a series of movies instead of a TV show because like it definitely needed a bigger budget.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
so
it needed a bigger budget, and it needed a lot more room to be dark because like it was clearly meant to be a dark show, but they had to kidify it so much for Nickelodeon.
I don't know. I think they did a okay job. Like the only thing I take exception to really is the fact that no one's allowed to die, which is stupid because like kids watch Star Wars all the time and they don't seem to get traumatized by that. So what gives?
And Ultra PP though, they did kill like a lot of people, but then
Yeah,
they
had to
covered
throw
it up
they
at
had to
the end.
slap that cartoon thing at the end that said no animated characters were harmed in this. Not even one.
Invader Zim before virtual reality was a thing. Before
Oh, look
virtual
right here on this
reality.
shot. There's a glitch on Lardnar, the Resisti leader's head. When he turns around, they forgot to remove the frame of him looking forward.
Oh my god.
That's what I mean by they needed a bigger budget. Sometimes the animation's great.
Oh, that's
sometimes
the
it's
one-
just really bad.
That's the one where he said the line, "Go tape your NASA pedestal with your bad self."
What is that even? Or yeah, Dib said there's all kinds of things wrong with what you just said. I don't know. This is a great episode. It's such a disaster.
Even on mute, it's great.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I've been
Come
watching
on,
it on
son,
mute this
let's
whole
go
time.
Play in the toilet.
Your dubbing skills are impeccable.
I think one of the creepiest vent crawling scenes in Invader Zim is either the vent crawling in Dark Harvest or the one in Plague of Babies where all the babies are crawling after Zim trying to get to a ship.
No, it's definitely Vindicated, where they have like the guy in the vent and it's
The
like,
old counselor.
yeah, something horrible, and then he looks over at the vent and there's like somebody breathing in the vent.
I like that.
Here you go, Rowan. This can be all you.
Ha! I'm going to shoot you now.
And Dib's like, don't shoot me, no. Ooh, I'm Dib, don't shoot me.
Deep, 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 deep.
I have electrocuted you.
No, I was about to order some pizza. You can't do this. You can't just kick me out of the call like that.
What am I, your laptop?
I want to order pizza using an alien spaceship. What's so wrong with that?
It's cool.
Yeah. See you, man. Have fun with that. Whatever you're doing. And goodbye and stuff.
I missed something?
I was just looking at the chat. Someone said they were
Who
leaving.
just sent a message in the room?
Yeah, somebody's in the room.
Oh, that's because you can't lock rooms anymore. Rooms are always public, so anyone can enter.
Yeah, and there's
That's
like a
great.
guy commenting how old Vader Zem is, and I was alive when this show came out. Yes, I was too. I think it dropped something after what?
I was too. I was born when this show came out. Oh my gosh. Like
Well, I was born, but like at the time of the show coming out, I just turned 2, and I was
Goodness.
living in an
I'm so
apartment
old.
building with neglectful parents.
I was like 4 when it came out.
We went
Came
to
out
the
in
theater.
2001,
Wait,
right?
Novi, when were you born?
97.
What month?
Oh,
97?
August.
What?
August.
Oh no, so you would have only been 3 because it came out in March of 2001.
Okay, well.
Was no one came out? Oh.
Yeah, I'd have been 6.
Yeah, I was, I think, 7.
But I didn't
This-
realize, like, I didn't really latch onto the show until I was, like, in high school.
I latched onto the show when it came back to Cartoon Network, Nicktoons Network in 2010.
I don't even know it was
Oh, no,
a
sorry, I
thing
would've been
until high
That's
school.
right. I'm keeping the name. Yeah, like every time I tell somebody about the show, it makes me feel so old because they're like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "It's
Was ist das?
That, you know what's the most irritating thing?
hmm.
Can I go on a little mini tirade real quick? It's going to be great.
Okay.
Yes.
Please do."
Okay. Hot Topic merch is almost exclusively Gur, to the point where, I kid you not, I saw some girl with Gur merch, and I was like, hey, I like that show. And she's like, oh, what show? They actually think Gur's like a Hot Topic character. Yes.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time too, and I couldn't help but think, yeah, that,
I remember. Oh my
especially if
gosh.
it's like predominant in the Hot Topic verse, then most people probably just look at it as an icon of Hot Topic as opposed to, oh, this actually belonged to a show that has existed since
Yeah.
01.
Yeah, and then they're not even
Oh.
showing the main character. They're showing the annoying little sidekick that has almost no personality.
The poster child. So I remember there was they were doing a script reading of the trial, and they got to the part where it's like, back on Earth, everything's in Gur's image, and Richard Horvitz, Zim's voice, chimes in and he goes, just like Hot Topic.
Everything's in Gur's image, meaning Hot Topic has successfully monopolized the world.
Yeah.
Dude,
That irritates me so much.
I actually got to be live at that script reading.
Oh, cool.
I have hugged Richard Horvitz before, guys.
That's cool.
Yeah, she gave me the shirt that she hugged him in.
That's creepy.
There you go. Enjoy it.
Thanks for the creep factor, Sydney.
Well, you were the one who gave it to me.
That's because we were dating at the time.
Oh, I like this. I like Zim freaking out when he realizes the parasite's breaking loose. And then just the tongue. You know, actually, minor nitpick. I think the episode would have been better if it ended just with the tall staring at the screen once Zim comes on. I think the whole purple throwing up thing drags the joke out too long.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was like they throw it on, they like turn it on, and there's Zim running around screaming, and then we just cut right to the credits.
My brain!
That's so true. Flynn last name said he has no personality because he's funny, random, and all the kids love him.
All the scene kids love him. Scene kids.
Yeah, actually,
One thing Invader Zim does have a habit of doing, a really bad habit of doing, is dragging out its jokes forever.
yeah, I have to agree. I like it better when it's in its snappier moments where like the jokes are like really on point and stuff. And I think they drag it out a bit long sometimes.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm not too fond of Zim Eats Waffles.
Really, I actually like that one a lot because
Man,
you don't see a lot of the action. You just kind of hear like it being described.
It's okay. I think it's okay, but I agree that like several times in that episode they like drag the jokes out for.
Although there is one scene that always makes me laugh, and it's Dib, and he's just sitting there still as a not still as a fly because flies are always moving, but still as something, and you just hear Zim chewing on the waffles, and the camera slowly pans around Dib's room.
Now that's the best. Now that works because there's like actual movement and stuff happening, right? Like the joke is still building up to the point. The punchline being that Dib's just staring in disbelief.
And I like how Jonah wanted to make that one even longer. He's like, I wanted to make it the longest scene in animation history or something.
Awesome.
Like a shot.
I think another one that was like sort of a long joke but worked is like the "I want my slaw, you have your slaw, sir." That exchange. That was.
I want my slaw.
That's my life.
Slaw, sir.
I think that worked out. I think that worked out because like it opened up with him like going back and forth for a little long, and then Dib continues on with his conversation, and in the background during the entire conversation, those two are still yelling at each other about the slaw.
What kind of chicken you want, mister?
I want my slaw. You have your slaw, sir. I want my slaw. You have your slaw, sir.
I like how they're just talking about Chicken Foot, and they're like, "Oh, we lost 2 fry cookers since he came around. Chicken Foot ate them? No, they just got better jobs."
But you better get out before you get a better job too.
Okay, I actually loved her annoying Southern accent.
It's sort of really, really particularly weird.
Yes.
I'm good at that because I'm kind of from the South.
What? Full episode of Zim based off bowling down the stairs? What?
Huh?
I don't understand.
If anyone could make, they're like talking about like getting ridiculous with like the one episode was just Zim Eats Waffles. It's just entirely from Dib's.
Oh.
Then make it the next extreme of just like a full episode of Zim just falling downstairs.
A final farewell to you, Joshua Washa.
Well, that's probably Zim falling downstairs. That's just Zim's life, except he tripped himself.
Dude, I love the idea that episode would just be Zim at the top of a spiral staircase, and he's trying to change a light bulb in his base, and he finally gets it screwed in, but then he lets go at the last minute, so the entire episode you just see Zim falling down the spiral staircase, and like for the last 2 minutes you can't even see him, you just hear him.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then you just keep hearing ooh.
Yeah. Follow it, punctuated with like random like pig sounds and stuff.
Yes, because there always has to be pig sounds, and then like in the end it's super satisfying because when he falls for the final time you just hear "Grr, ow!" and then crash. Like he falls on top of Gur with such force that he breaks him.
Oh, now I remember why I was thinking of something when you guys were talking about the falling down the stairs. There was a thing in Great Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Can't remember what episode, but somehow like Billy would push Puddin down the stairs or something with this janitor, push him into the janitor, and they end up having him falling down like a bunch of stairs, like an insane amount of stairs, and then falling out a window, and then like it shows the school and he's still falling and falling and falling, and then they're in the desert and it's like a canyon. I picture something like that for that episode if that was a thing.
So what's the next one we're watching?
I have no idea.
I guess we could do the original pilot.
I got like 15 more.
Yes, the pilot. This is my request.
I love this episode. Everyone hates the art style, and I actually, part of me likes it more than the official art style because it's so gritty and ugly.
Yeah.
I see black.
Somewhere. Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
I see black. Is it just loading?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's just I didn't push the play button. That's all.
Oh, I thought you had.
There we go.
Yes. Guys, I can hear it!
It's a miracle.
Awesome!
I can hear it! You all can unmute now!
Cool.
Okay, well, I'm unmuting then.
Yes.
Same.
Is this the version with or without Richard Horvitz?
This is without. I couldn't find the one with him.
Oh, they probably never released it.
Oh, they did. I have heard it before, but I just couldn't find it.
That was really a task for Richard because he had to mimic the lines that were already recorded.
Determine ×2.
The almighty tallest.
Yeah.
Undaunted.
He's
I
at
really
bottom.
love the style for that opening at the very least.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just all really detailed.
This should have been the intro for the entire show.
Yeah, like this part right here with the spinning, like that they should have kept that.
Like the line art and detailing on everything is really cool.
Oh
And,
yeah.
the letters
Like I feel like
too.
I'm getting a disease just looking at it. It's awesome.
Yeah, like and the letters too, like it kind of reminds me a little bit of Rugrats.
Kinda, yeah. All scribbly, all scribbly and stuff.
I just love
also-
how
The
weird
music is not so
is.
great in the pilot episode.
Yeah, wasn't it like somebody who composed on Rugrats or something? I don't know. Some other show that was tamer.
Friends with the spice monkey.
Like Dib's teeth, I love them. They're so ugly. I keep saying that. Sorry.
I love how Dib actually looks like he has color, whereas in the actual Invader Zim show, he just looks freaking white. When apparently he's supposed to be Hispanic, according to Jonan.
I think that would be a great opportunity for a joke about how much time Dib spends locked in his room on his computer. If like Membrane and Gaz were somewhat tan, but Dib was like pale white.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like locks himself in his room all day.
Makes you wonder what he's doing with that computer. He's a teenage boy with a computer.
watching alien documentaries and all sorts of stupid paranormal nonsense.
Oof.
Oh, that's some harsh
Okay,
criticism.
okay. This is actually where I actually get the chance to talk about a theory I've been wanting to discuss forever. Is
Okay.
Miss Bitters an alien?
I think she's just like an eldritch abomination from before mankind existed, and like she's just there.
Yeah.
Like in the comic, like I think they said like, well, not in the comic. They had like in the commentary they were talking about a canceled episode where they were going to reveal that the school was just like built around Miss Bitters because they found her there and she refused to move from her spot.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they actually incorporated that in one of the comics, I think.
Yeah, super
Wait, no, they
territorial.
didn't you do Tales of Miss Bitters?
Yeah, but it was just like a joke. I basically just
gotta
read out
watch.
the comic in like my best Misfitters impression, which isn't saying much, and I don't know, just commented the way she probably would. The attempt was there.
Zim, I know what it is about Zim's wig now that I think is funny and off-putting. He looks like a balding child, like an old man. Like he has like the middle-aged dad hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah.
I have a stomach.
He
Camera
tried
shutters on
to.
his blinking.
You know, if some kid randomly went up to me and screamed, "I have a stomach," I would go, "Yeah, and I have an energy processor."
I would, it's pretty normal behavior for children, stupid elementary school children, to be real spastic and yelly and stuff.
I must be an alien too. It was so creepy in this episode.
Perfect inflection.
Yes.
Beans.
I remember in the commentary they're talking about
Oh,
how
look, Gaz is curious too. Like, she's not all paranormal, but she is kind of curious.
to see how badly this affects Zim. It'll
Because
be
she loves to see the pain and misery on
Of
others.
others.
yes.
Yummy.
But here's the thing: after this pilot, we never see Zim have such a violent reaction to anything. Like,
well, he's burning.
I think
Me.
in one episode he
But
liked
like
it.
actually tasting something, we never get to see him eat something and have a reaction again.
Yeah, he just kind of coughs and
They
stuff.
should have done that more.
Yeah.
And I think they missed an opportunity. In the wetting, they showed he was bad, like how badly water reacted, and they said apparently it was just supposed to be because everything's so ridiculously polluted. But then, like, he never gets horribly scarred by earth water again. I think that's a huge missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Would have been hilarious. Can you imagine him stepping out on a foggy day, not realizing that the fog is water?
Yeah. And then
And it's just like, ow, ow,
Ow,
Okay.
ow.
Any of y'all fans of Steven Universe?
Not really.
I've
Okay.
never seen the show before.
Well, there's these two characters, Zim and Peridot, who, well, I mean, Zim is from Invader Zim, and then Peridot is like the Steven Universe version of Invader Zim. And they did a thing, well, it's not official, but a fan did a thing where they, like, switched Zim and Peridot.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was a pretty good edit. Someone sent me that link a while back, or like last week. Was it you, Novi?
Okay.
It was me.
I never understood what Gur did to Zim's head there.
He pumped all the biohazardous waste out.
And he
I
was
love
just
the music.
carrying around this like green waste.
He's probably gonna
Yes.
put it all over the house later.
That or just
Roll
dump it in
it.
the neighbor's yard.
You know, we never see this room again in Invader Zim. We never see this attic again.
Pain Piggy.
Yeah.
You stink.
That's me.
Yeah, I don't game either. I can't. I got vision issues.
You know, actually, when I first watched this episode, I thought that the voice actor for Zim was the same voice actor for Dib.
Scream there sort of sounded
easy
like
to
Dib,
misunderstand.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're very
Yeah.
similar.
But and then I looked at the credits and I'm like, oh, it's not the same person. Oh,
Not the
okay.
same person, yeah.
Especially with the cheating pig part, I was like, it has to
Now,
be.
have you also noticed how in the pilot Dib's voice is a little bit lower than it comes out in the actual show?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got it. Is that the? Did they use what's his name? Did they use the same voice actor for both, or is
Yeah,
Dibs
It's all the
they
same
used
voice
Andy-
actors, but they all sound
They
different.
used Andy Berman for both. They just didn't add as many effects on it.
I guess they pitched it up in the actual show. I don't know. I kind of like the lower voice. I don't know, because Dib's really, really annoying in the actual show. Which I get it. He's supposed
Yeah.
to be, but
The light bulb.
I like in the commentary of the pilot, like they talked about how they added a food fight because they thought it'd be the only way for Nickelodeon to approve the show is if it ended with something that's so generic and like you see in every other cartoon. Even though in the actual show they would never do something like that, and they'd always go for something sci-fi related.
Zimformers.
I love the mech suit.
Zimformers. Robots in disguise.
Irkins in disguise.
Irkins
I guess
in disguise.
I guess in this case. So,
I feel like
I'm
they kind
curious how they
of.
had-
Isn't this
I'm
kind of
curious
like
how
the
they had
inspiration for the
Professor.
wettening, sort of?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
has a
they
freaking
did
vibe.
kind of use this type of thing in the wettening, especially Dib's thing.
I like how
Yeah.
in the wettening Zim just created a satellite, just a
Yeah.
constructed a full-blown satellite that technically could wipe out all life on Earth, but he just uses it to flood the town.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the size of that thing. If that thing was made of solid rock, you could kiss the entire country goodbye at the very least.
Yeah.
But no, we're just
Priorities, though.
gonna use it to launch a meteor. I mean, launch a water balloon.
A water balloon. And
Yeah.
here's another thing. I love how in the
Helen
continuity
was the
of
same person
satellite,
twice.
because he actually uses that satellite again.
Yeah, he does. He has multiple times, in fact, but never uses it to actually drop anything on Earth. Besides
Yeah,
the
I
water.
know. Such wasted potential.
That's Zim. That's like his wasted potential is his thing.
Yeah.
And Dib just like getting out of there.
Oh man, I love one part in this.
What is it?
It's coming up right now. It's hopeless.
It's hopeless the way he says it.
I love how Dib's just camping. He's just sitting there.
Field overload.
They would
He
never
sounds like
use
a
it in the
mouse.
show, but I always thought it'd be funny as if Dib shows up to the food fight with like a food launcher, and Zim shows up in like an Irkin battle suit or something.
Like the Mega
With
Doomer.
actual weapons and stuff.
Yeah, he shows up in the Mega Doomer.
Yeah. Yeah, you could tell they were still getting used to how to write the show, though.
Yeah.
Some of the jokes just aren't funny.
Oh, this part is my favorite. Earth. No, it's the right planet.
Nice.
That is my favorite part. Like, they stopped the music so that Zim and Dib could have the conversation. Like, the epic battle just went.
That's perfect, yeah. Boy, Zim's problem solving there is just to yank the lever back and forth a whole bunch.
Ah! Sorry, guys. My kitten has decided he wants to attack me.
Oh.
Fun.
Oh yeah, the ball of children that wind up getting sucked to the device.
Oh, yeah.
Are they all voice acted by the same dude, I think? Just all the
I
kids are
think
just
so.
variations of the same guy going, eh! Oh gosh, I like
That
that
That is
shot.
one very
That's my
that is
favorite
one
shot
very
in the
unstable
show.
fusion.
That's my favorite shot in this episode is Dib charging it up at Zim, looking all creepy and stuff.
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
The dubbing on that line, though.
I'm laughing so hard.
Oh, that smile.
I like that. I like it when Dib looks really unhinged. It's just the best. They should have done that more in the show where Dib just like reaches his snapping point.
Oh, yeah.
It's so hilarious.
I think my favorite thing in the episode, or when Dib reaches his snapping point, is in the episode Vindicated.
Oh yeah, that one was pretty good. Oh,
The
also too, I
ending.
like when he did that
Sits
in
down and starts muttering.
I like that in the Fry Cook one. Fry Cook what came
Yeah,
from
like-
Alex face, where he's just like all over the class twitching, and then he's like, "Okay, you wanna hear that play I put together to better describe why Sim's the hideous space creature from beyond?"
Yeah,
best
like
part
Dib
is-
went totally crazy, and then it was just kind of like, anyway.
I like how the city's been destroyed too by this
Yes.
little endeavor.
It's always his fault.
Of course. Dib's not an alien. You know, the worst part is if Dib didn't try so hard, he would actually be able to convince people. Like, he's just so over the top about it. Of course no one's going to take him seriously.
Yeah. Oh, babe.
Oh my gosh. I think that might be my least favorite shot of Zim in the entire show because it's just so generic. Like, look,
Especially
alien
the
in a
spaceship.
saucer. Isn't it kooky, kids? Isn't that crazy? There's an alien in a UFO.
Whoops.
His
Look
cruiser
at
looks way
this,
cooler.
kiddies!
All right. Well, I hate to say it, but my time has come.
Thank you
I
for
gotta
joining.
go.
We all
Thank you for
understand.
joining us.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks. That was fun, and goodbye, and yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Flawless. Farewell, Stanley, for now.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Goodbye, so long.
Auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
And then the rest of the song that I don't remember.
Yeah. I'm sure my grandma'd be able to sing it. She's like a Sound of Music expert.
Oh,
What's the
yeah?
next one we're listening to?
A room with a moose.
Yes.
A room with a moose.
Has anyone ever seen a moose?
Yes.
No.
I happen to zoo. Never out in the wild. They're like endangered in this part of Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's only like 1,000 left here.
Dang!
Wow.
Yep. And but I seriously think with this episode though, Zim could have just saved fuel if he just flew Zim over or Dib over to Newfoundland. Just left him there with all the moose. Apparently, the Brunswick's got a lot of moose too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk?
Yeah.
Who
But
doesn't get-
Newfoundland's got the highest concentration, 150,000 in that province. It's a lot of moose. Alright. This one's actually got the intro.
Everyone doing the same song at the same time just sounds Y'all enjoying this live stream?
Nice, Cecil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's Queen Slay.
Which room is it?
I love this music. I love all the bells they use.
I like how Jonan wanted this scene to be like completely in the dark and with Sam make it look creepier and nope.
Aw, poor Zim.
You know, this episode made me like realize how abused is it. I love the abused and tortured characters. I love Starscream.
Flynn last name just said horrible job, everyone. I guess on the theme song, I don't know.
Oof.
Wait, how did no one see that? That was in the middle of nowhere. How did no one see his antennae? Like, how has he not been revealed yet? With
Now you
that?
sound like Dib.
Oh no.
What are they even learning?
About zombies.
This world is like a post-apocalyptic rebuilt modern world, I guess.
Oh my gosh. The way that she says yes to reminds me of a classmate, the way that one of the teachers would react to him. Whenever he would pause for a moment and be like, yes, Andrew, and he'd be like super disappointed, just like Miss Finners is. Because he always would put up his hand, and then sometimes he'd be like, oh no, not yet. And he's like, oh, overshot it.
Whenever I'm on a Skype call with anyone and I have to use the bathroom, whenever I come back, I always say that.
My business is done.
So much to do.
I love that line.
Like, my mind goes to a dirty place.
Miss Spitters is class, except for Zim.
Especially down.
I like food. Now check yourself.
A beatboxer.
Yeah, Kirby boxing. He does that twice in the series, actually.
Gar! Yeet.
I guess I'm just not smart enough.
Dirty monsters go off and have so much fun.
Look what he's doing with the ruler.
He's fighting with a ruler.
Using it kind of like it's a pencil.
Excuse me.
Oof. High security bus.
So that the kids can't throw stuff at the It's actually a good idea. They should do that on all school buses.
Yeah, that's what I always thought.
Oh man, he's sitting near us.
Dude, I don't want to spoil the ending for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I just love the way that he solves the problem in this.
There's the nun girl. Mary. Her name's Mary.
I love what she teaches, though. Just memorize the copyright information.
You'll be quizzed on this. Have you guys ever noticed, like, on the chalkboard, like, in the far right corner, like, you just saw, if you saw it, Zim walked past it, but there's always a little person drawn.
Oh, yeah, from, like, the first episode, yeah.
That's my favorite face.
And then the kid next door just like, what? Leave no evidence that means no cum stains, girl.
Whoa.
Dib should not be in the car when I'm doing driver training. We've passed the same stuff over and over again. I was doing driver training today, so it's like, yeah, you just keep going around the block. Dibba gets so agitated. She keeps going past the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah, I had to do driver's training.
Well,
Hello, I love the way he says that.
I love how Dip's scythe lock just like kind of like falls on his face at that point.
Oh yeah,
Who expected that?
like he's defeated.
We're flying, we're flying, we're flying in the air. No.
I get space sick. No.
All the kids, listen to him, weirdo.
I like how he's scratching the window like that's gonna help.
Like a puppy. He's like a puppy.
I like how the arms are synced with
Yeah.
Zim's arms.
Are we just all gonna repeat all of Gur's lines?
I'm just kind of filling in for Jen, since she can't join us.
Actually, it's brilliant. Just launch all your enemies into space and you don't have to deal with them.
Yes. Haters be gone.
Yes. If I don't like
That's
how someone
actually-
talks to me on the phone, you get launched into space.
That is actually quite pretty. The
Yeah.
wormhole effect.
Has a nice aura.
So pretty. Oh my gosh, that's what the Transformers ground bridges remind me of. I know that reminded me of something. Okay, my mind is happy now.
It's the
Come
wormhole.
I am
full
at
circle.
ease. I'm satisfied. What does that look like to you guys?
Bacteria?
A bunch of centipedes.
Clouds.
Pure dookie. It's just
Pure
brown.
dookie.
Lies.
We're
Most terrifying creature ever.
I mean, it can be if it's aggressive.
It's just really, really tall. Apparently they're like 7 feet tall.
And if it wants to impale you with its antler, I guess. But...
If you run into it with a car, the moose is rocking away, not you.
Well, yeah. I guess you have a point there.
I like those CGI walnuts. That's what Jonah said in the commentary. There's CGI walnuts. Cost a ton just to animate that.
Oh.
No.
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 How is that? Who knew ASMR could be so terrifying?
Dip could never do ASMR again.
I like how Gur just coaches him on what to say. Yeah.
Gretchen. Oh no.
Wedgie.
Wedgie. Oh.
I love the montage on that.
Bork.
I like how he has to look at the dog for some reason.
Is the dog still there? Okay.
Oh, dude, I love that line. I'm gonna punch you in your wormhole. Dude, one time a kid was bullying me, and I said that line against him, and he legit backed away.
Home. E.T. phone home. It's the final countdown.
Oh, dude, if Teddy was here, she'd sing the whole thing.
Headed for Venus.
And maybe next Jupiter.
Then we'll go to Saturn.
And lastly, Ark.
It's the fun.
But we won't go to Pluto.
Because it's the solar system. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Whoa.
Do you see our dilemma?
Is that Marge
See
Simpson
our
when she's younger?
dilemma.
Instead of problem, it's do you see our dilemma? Like even the nerds don't want to hang out with him.
And those bots are aggressive.
What?
Yeah, on the rabbit, like the
Yeah,
chat.
I'm looking at that right now. It's like, what?
I'm just happy it's just streaming the video to the stream.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Well,
They all leave on that side.
Dude, I love that part.
It
Where
reminds me of when I was in elementary school, like we would all have this thing called the cheese touch from like those Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. We would all initiate the cheese touch.
oh yeah.
Somebody would have it. We like literally, I kid you not, every kid would sit on the other side of the table away from the kid that had the cheese touch with our fingers crossed all day. And one time I got it and everybody avoided me for like a week.
I like how Dib's just like so proud and everybody's like, what the heck did you do, Dib?
Curse you, Dib!
He just keeps beating the tabletop.
He doesn't even understand why he was even. That's how I picture that show pretty much being with like issue 20, where Gers just and Zim gets sucked into one of Gers' shows and just kind of sits there and binge watches the whole thing.
and that's what it is every single episode. But every episode is two different animals dancing.
Yeah. I actually want to dub that one eventually.
I'm guessing the next one is Battle of the Planets.
That's the next one I have queued up.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All
right.
right. Let's do it.
Oh yes.
Shiny,
Proceed.
are you still good on time?
Sorry?
Are you still good on time? Because I know you said you had a time limit too.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I think for one more episode, then I'll have to go afterwards. But yeah, I'm good for another episode.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for asking.
Awesome.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Everybody now.
It's like the Invader Con where everybody was literally doing the theme song before the reading.
You enjoying this Flynn last name?
Yeah.
Guys, I think we just killed Zim.
Not my cinnamon roll.
What just happened? File could not be.
Oh no! It
And now
doesn't
we should
like
stare
us.
at a picture of Gur freaking out.
With
That's actually so
With the war-
perfect.
with the caution sign over Zim's face.
No, that's actually Zim's face. What are you talking about? That's actually Zim's face. Just inverted, because he's a triangle.
Oh.
Hey, speaking of triangles, Sydney, Cecil, you guys had a surprise?
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
Sydney wanted you to react to Peridot from Steven Universe.
We want her to?
Oh no, she wanted like Zim to react to Peridot, which is basically just a female Zim.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then Novi asked me to do my Peridot impression.
Oh, all right then.
Because apparently I could do it pretty well.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's like spot on.
There you go. Yeah, just to say from before, like I am terrible at improv, so I will do my darndest to come up with the best thing I can say as him.
Don't worry, Cecil. I'm not really good at it either.
Okay.
I think that was the rabbit room that just imploded. It's not the video, it was literally the room.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, guys, Rabbit does this sometimes. It'll have a streaming area.
Error?
Area.
Area. Is that the southern twang kicking in? Area.
I'm not even from that part of Texas. I'm the part of Texas that talks like this because they're right near the border.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I have to end the room and start over. I think it's because of all those bots. Maybe. I don't know.
Rabbit just decided, no, this room is dangerous. We're dead.
This room is toxic.
I think the rabbit's just eating some hay right now.
The rabbit's just done with us.
Okay, so since I'm like the queen of improv, you want me to give Zim and Peridot like a setting to work with?
Okay.
Okay, so Zim, you crash your Voot Cruiser into something that looks half built and destroy that thing. Your Voot Cruiser is destroyed in the process. Peridot comes out and you come out. Both of you are pissed off. Go.
Well, wait. He has to watch the Peridot first.
Oh, true.
That way he knows.
I guess I have to know.
Yeah, you got. Yeah. What happened to Daydreamer? Could he end up not coming or?
Oh, he said he was gonna be late because he was doing something and he didn't know what time he was gonna be back.
Oh, okay.
Wonder if he meant fashionably late. Right about now would be fashionably late.
I think it'd be funny, like you're leaving and then he comes in.
Hey guys! So, when are we gonna watch those episodes?
Oh, we already did.
We're all done.
Curse you, Zim! That's me doing Daydreamer doing Dib.
So, yeah.
All right.
So just, I guess leave the. I don't know. I guess I'll put it on the chat for Hangouts or something. The link
Wait,
to
is
the
there
room.
a Hangouts chat? I don't know how to access that.
Oh, I thought you were already in the room. Oh, that's Sydney.
Yeah.
Never mind. I can send it to you over. I don't know. It's the same link you clicked to get here to the rabbit room originally. It's the exact same link. Just refresh and go back. Yeah. It's literally all it is. Just click that link again.
Hey,
Yeah,
Novi,
Oh, got it.
do you remember when you and I were ripping on Apple users?
Oh yes, that was awesome. The eye sheep.
Hey, I'm an Apple user.
Get out of here, you eye sheep. No, I'm just kidding.
Aw.
Picture.
That's
beautiful.
Look how happy she is.
Very.
Immensely.
It's the same shape as my head.
Yes, it is.
All right, so we got this clip. Basically, it's just it's just basically Peridot, or I guess pretty much Steven Universe Zim, telling the tallest that she's done with trying to fulfill their mission to ruin Earth. She's going to help Steven and the Crystal Gems just protect Earth instead. That's pretty much what this is. And Yellow Diamond's essentially, I guess, essentially red, I guess. Tallest red.
I want to apologize if you guys hear weird noise in the background. I'm about to turn on my window air conditioner.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta keep cool.
No worries.
Yep.
All right. So here is the glory that is Peridot. Oh no, poor Peridot.
vampire. He's taking a nap. He's a tiny kitten. I have a very small cat who's red, and we named him Jasper. So.
She has Zim's piloting skills. I love that face that
Yellow diamond in the corner. Not yellow diamond, yellow pearl.
Yeah. You in trouble.
Haha, you in trouble and I'm not. Ooh. Are you questioning my authority?
Aww.
Well.
That's what would happen if Zim found out his mission was a lie. What?
I'd
Because
rather
it
you
can be
explode than me.
Could be remotely detonated. Hot potato!
Well, I'm gonna go with not, probably. Just a hunch.
Just a hunch.
Yeah. So what was that scene that you wanted,
yeah,
Rowan? That you...
Crashing the Voot Cruiser into a half-built building, and I'm mad, or Zim is mad, and Peridot's mad, or something like that.
Yeah,
for the
because like
improv.
Zim crashed his cruiser into something Peridot was trying to build, and so you're both
Oh, is that what it
mad at
was?
each other. Yeah.
Is Zim mad because he crash landed, or is he just mad? 'cause
Mad
he's mad?
because it's basically your building wrecked my ship. Your ship wrecked my building.
Oh, okay, I see. It's kind of like the you've got your peanut butter in my chocolate. Well, you've got your chocolate in my peanut butter sort of situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh, I don't know what I was referencing. I think that was Robot Chicken. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't either.
No, Family Guy. That was Family Guy. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my reference of the day.
You guys ready?
Well, a bit of yes and a bit of no, but I'll give it a shot, I guess.
Sydney, do you want to start since you have a little more improv experience?
Lead the way.
I mean, I suppose I could.
Oh, that's a perfect invitation. Oh, my
Ladies
heart.
first.
Oh, why, thank you, small little alien creature
Go,
thing.
just go with it.
I don't even know how to start this.
I'll start by doing the sound effect of Zim crashing his boot cruiser.
That's what I was thinking.
And scene.
Huh? What was that? Okay, what in the world just hit my building?
Why was there a building in the way? Gah! Who built this? Who did I say? Who?
What kind of a ship is that? It's not from Homeworld or from Earth or I don't know what it is. But I want it out.
Eh? Who are you? Are you the one who built this building?
Yes, are you the one who crashed into it?
I didn't crash. The coordinates were a little bit off. Not my fault.
Sure. Right. Well, would you kindly take your hunk of junk and please get off my property?
This is no hunk of junk. This is a state-of-the-art boot cruiser developed by the tallest. Do you know who the tallest are?
My guess is they're a bunch of clods.
Clods? Door! Bring me my annihilator gun thingy-mazooker.
Yes, my master!
Good. Now, what was that you said about the tallest?
That they're probably a bunch of clods.
Who are you?
I am Peridot. I serve the diamonds.
Peridot. Like 2 dots?
No, like a gem.
Like a gem. Oh. Well, why did you put this building here?
Because I need it to activate the cluster.
The cluster? Eh?
Yes, as far as we know, the cluster is powerful enough to wipe out all human life.
More! Erkins are doing that just fine without your help.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure the rest of your race isn't crashing their boot cruisers into buildings as well?
Nonsense! We are all perfect flyers with our boot cruisers. No! I must get on with my business.
Uh-huh. Sure. Stay away from my stuff.
And don't call my boot cruiser a hunk of junk. It is perfect. Now I must go repair.
Hunk of junk.
Good.
Yay!
Yay, we did it!
Oh my
That was
god.
fun. That was fun.
Thank you, Cecil, for doing that. That was great.
Oh yeah, no, that was awesome. Yeah, I loved it.
That was perfect.
Oh yeah. Okay. Someone needs to animate that.
I recorded it on Audacity.
Oh, yay!
Yay! Yay!
Yes.
Apparently more than you clod!
That was an intense scene.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That what was her name? Yellow Diamond.
Yeah, Yellow Diamond.
Yeah, she's whew.
There's actually 4 diamonds. There's Yellow Diamond, Blue Diamond, Pink Diamond, and White Diamond.
Oh.
So there's
they all
4
like-
tallest.
Dang. Well, that's one that they have over the Urkins then. Or 2
My
rather.
diamonds are taller than your tallest.
Prove it.
I will. My diamond, go to the massive.
The massive?
That's the tallest ship.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched Zim in a long time, so I'm like, I don't remember the names of things. I'm like the least knowledged, like, Invader Zim person here.
And you play the
Which is kinda
particular
funny since
character.
Yeah, I played the main character. Yeah, that's irony, I think they call that.
Oh no, the bots have found us again. On Rabbit.
Yeah, I just got out of there. I'm like, nope, no more.
Well, there you go.
I'll have to do something with that audio.
Oh yes, please do. That was actually really good. I highly enjoyed that. And like, what I never knew was that I actually use my Peridot voice a lot more than what I realized, but I just didn't realize it sounded like Peridot. I just use it like to annoy my friends.
I mean, did it just bring them closer, or did it work, or like what was the result?
Oh, well, like we do this thing where like when we're being goofy, we like to change our voices, and like when we're being sarcastic or something, we change our voices. And like when I do that, like nobody is told, like I've done that for a long time, and like Novi said like that's a perfect imitation of Peridot, and I'm like, oh really?
Also, side note as well, I'm glad I'm not the only one who pronounces Navi name as Novi, or at least started doing that.
Oh no, everybody does it.
Oh, really?
I'm
Okay,
probably the one who's saying it wrong, but it's my username.
It's supposed to be Novi?
Yeah, that's how I pronounce it at least, and
That
I
was
think
my
it's
reaction
probably
the first time
Novi,
we watched
but
it, yeah.
I don't know.
I am so sorry. Actually, the one who taught me how to pronounce it that way was the bad fanfiction voice actor we've been criticizing some of the day.
I actually rewatched the first stream, and it was kind of funny. Like I say, hi, I'm Navi, and I'm like, I'm the host and everything, and then she goes, yeah, and I'm one of Novi's voice actors. Like right after I said it.
Yeah. It's kind of like with me as well, because like my alias is I pronounce it Cecil, but that's like the UK pronunciation, but everyone else pronounces it Cecil, which I think is the more colloquial pronunciation in North America. So it's kind of an interesting thing there as well.
Wait, you live in the UK?
No. I live in Canada.
Oh.
It's just that Cecil was just the pronunciation that first stuck with me, and I just kept going with it ever since.
I'm somewhat close to Canada.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I live in Pennsylvania, so I'm kind of close.
Anyway. Oh, okay.
But
Nice.
I live in the mountains, and my university where I go is like literally on a mountaintop. So every time, like when we walk outside, the wind is like 10 times worse than what it has to be. Just wait till you get to a university in the valley. I bet the wind's just gonna go the entire time. Yeah, what's funny is when me and my roommate, we like to go out and walk around like when it's really nice outside, but the wind is bad, and if the wind blows so hard, we actually have to turn around and start walking backwards to not get blown away.
Your mouth starts like doing the flippy floppy thing as like the wind hits your face kind of thing. You're like, we gotta get out of here.
I live on the border of another country. I actually live on the border of Mexico.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, dang.
Yeah.
There's my own dang again.
We have a full sim in the chat. They said I'm Zim.
What?
There's a full sim in the chat. They said that I'm Zim.
There can't be two Zims. There's only one Zim big enough for this town, neighborhood. Right?
I don't know what the sheriff says.
Was that Invader Zim trying to be Western but failing?
I never fail at anything, yes.
I never fail at anything, yes.
Might as well just face the truth every once in a while, isn't it? Every once in a while. Like there's a quota to fill each and every single week or month or year.
and he's got no ears. Is that part of your skin condition, Zim? Huh?
No ears?
Yes. He's so sad.
He's like, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that moment where it's, oh shit.
Oh no.
Actually, that frame of Zim looking sad was my tablet wallpaper for the longest time.
Aww.
Oh.
So you're just not as happy when you like log in your tablet as opposed to your computer. Like, oh well, time to go on YouTube.
Oh, it's so sad.
I love like my profile picture. This is one of like the many faces of Zim that I love, and I just so happen to like take a screenshot. This is the Halloween episode, and I
Wait, is that right before Dib threw him into the slaughter, basically?
Yep. Yep. Oh, you wretched!
Isn't that what he says? Like, I hate Halloween, and then.
Oh, yeah, the screenshot of my profile picture is he's like, I hate Halloween. Oh, poor Zim. The Halloweenies!
I think one of my favorite episodes or lines in that episode that everyone interprets as Zader is, "I'm not here because I like you, Dib. I'm just here for your filthy, gigantic head."
Something you would definitely say.
You just need
Insert-
something.
Every time like those parts come on, it's always like insert Zader fangirl screaming here.
Wait, Zader?
Zader is Zim and Dib romance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, for some reason I was thinking like someone just like did a portmanteau of Invader Zim, but just made it Zader.
Oh yeah, that stands for Zim and Dib. Like they ship Zim with so many characters in the show. Some people ship him with Dib, some people pair him with Gaz, some people pair him with Tack.
They ship Zim with me for some reason.
That's what I just said.
She's got Zim's listening gene.
Actually,
Yeah.
Richard Horvitz actually said that he pairs Zim with Gaz. That's the ship he likes.
Ah, yes!
Whoa!
I knew it!
I can see it.
Happy couple.
I mean, they both hate humanity, so they got that in common.
My master's gonna get married and have babies.
Don't push it, girl.
Does that mean I have to call you master now?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't do a very good Gur.
Yeah, it's not an easy one to pull off.
You do a better Gur than Amethyst.
No, I don't know. I mean, she's been doing it longer than I have. Like, I just, like, all I do is pitch up my voice and do, like, Gur's, like, voice impression. Like, I give him that kind of, like, the way I talk the way he speaks, and all I have to do is pitch up my voice. But it's not, like, it's never compared. It's nothing like the master himself. It's nothing like Ricky.
Ricky Simons.
Mr. Ricky Simons.
You know, I was really surprised when I met Ricky Simons because he's actually the most timid little shy bean in the world, which is like the complete opposite of Gur.
Timid little shy bee. I've never heard someone describe someone as that before. But I do get where you're coming from. I do get where you're coming from when you say that, because I mean, I like whenever I watch like panels of the voice actors doing like table reads and things like that, Ricky he's usually staring at the floor and with like his legs slightly like, you know, like in a weird position kind of thing, and he's just like, you know, I'll just wait until I do my line, then I'll just go right back to staring at the floor kind of thing.
Yes. Have you also noticed how he needs to comb his hair?
What's wrong with his hair?
I don't like his hair. It always looks
I
messy.
know it's fine. He looks like a young Doc Brown.
You know, so I was thinking about this the other day. You know who I secretly hope they include in the Invader Zim movie, but I highly doubt it's possible? I want them to put in Recap Kid.
I don't like Recap Kid.
I freaking love Recap Kid because I have my own, like, I only have one Invader Zim comic book, and Like I just read like Recap Kids like part over and over again.
Spoil the magic. You're welcome.
Yeah, I have what's the one I have? I forget which one I have.
Is someone talking in the background?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that.
Yeah, that's my end. I'm at home.
Mm.
Are you sure you're not using up too much internet?
I'm sure. Oh, let me.
Oh, no, we got that sorted out.
Hmm.
Okay, so Cecil, because I'm Taskmaster, what time
Yeah.
did you say you needed to be gone?
I mean, I could hang around for another like few minutes, but I mean, I don't know. I basically
I don't know what times. Oh yeah, wait, you're in Canada, but Canada has as many time zones as
He's
the
in the
U.S.
Pacific
so-
time
we've got
zone.
a bajillion different time zones here.
There's like
Um,
there's 5, isn't there? Pretty sure there's 5.
Yeah, a bajillion.
So you're in Pacific. Okay, so you're an hour behind me. So for you it is. Hang on.
It's
It's 1:40 your
1:40, yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be 140 for me here.
I just like how we're on the exact opposite part of the country. He's
You're
over
like,
there in
what,
the
5 hours
West
ahead of me?
Coast.
You're probably like 640, right?
No, actually 5:40.
Oh,
But I'm almost in
Yeah.
the latest time zone in Canada, not quite. Like Newfoundland's at half an hour
yeah.
ahead of me.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we're almost on the exact opposite end of the country from each other.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm like practically beside the Pacific Ocean.
And I'm near the Atlantic.
Yeah, exactly. The power of the internet.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Also miracle. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I could hang out for another, I don't know, until like 145, 150ish, and then I'd have to skedaddle.
Okay, yeah, because I like playing Taskmaster / Timekeeper, so
Oh yeah, no worries.
You're
No
pretty
worries
good
at
at
all.
it too.
even though Novi's technically the one that actually leads this thing, I'm like, I was gonna make a Transformers reference, but I'll take over. Wait, Cecil, have you seen Transformers?
Not really. I've seen like,
Bits and pieces.
yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, there was that one called like, it's not the Transformers, but like it was Beasties. So I watched some of that, and then I watched like the first Michael Bay Transformers movie, and then bits and pieces
Ew.
of
I watched the first one too.
some of the
Ew.
like some of the older stuff. But I don't know.
Ew.
I haven't really indulged in it before too much.
The one I myself am very fond of is one called Transformers Prime. It's 3D animated and very, very, very well done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Peter Cullen doing Optimus Prime in that one, or?
Yes, and Frank Welker does Megatron, and it's gorgeous.
Sweet. Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah,
And-
they're
And
amazing.
Steve Bloom does Starscream.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's got that exact type of voice.
So, like Starscream. That's what it-
That's actually not how he does it. That's
No?
actually not how he does it at all. He's like, I'm probably gonna frag up his voice because I'm a chick, but it goes way down here to this range, and he puts a British accent on it almost, and it's very gravelly. It's not what you'd expect for Starscream, and his design is actually really gorgeous. Sorry, I could go on about Decepticons all day.
That's all good. It's all good.
We're supposed to be talking about Invader Zim. I knew I'd ruin this with Transformers.
Hell, don't worry about it.
Sidetrack, all the same.
It's in the universe just a little bit ago, so I mean, this is a bit. This is totally fine.
I still found it funny how you didn't know what the Massive was, but it was in the first episode we watched.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch the series.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because at first when the Massive was like talking about, it, I'm like, was that a Steven Universe thing? Like, nope. I might have to rewatch this series now.
No, with Steven Universe, it's hand chips. So they're literally just like hands
And legs.
and legs, and Wade Dobbins is a head and torso.
Now all I'm picturing is Carl from Llamas with Hands just munching on a Stephen U hand chip.
llamas with hats.
What?
It's just,
Wait, Novi, you've never seen llamas with hats?
No. What are we talking about with
Oh.
llamas with just the picture of a llama with hats, or is it like some sort of show?
it's like it's a little mini animation. Each cartoon is like 1 to 2 minutes long, 3 at most, and then they have there's like a big compilation that's like it's all the episodes put together it's like 16 minutes long.
Oh, okay. I don't get out
But-
much.
No, it's all right. I sit around like I'm a big like YouTube watcher, so I watch YouTube more than anything. Like somebody's like, "Oh, hey, you should watch this show." I'm like, it takes a lot for me to get into certain things.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. I mean, like, I haven't. YouTube is quite literally all I watch TV-wise. Like, I haven't been a cable watcher for, like, probably close to 10 years. I don't do, like, what's it called?
Netflix.
Netflix, that's it. I never watch on that. It's mainly because, like, nothing really captures my interest on those things, and YouTube is, like, perfect because I have an extremely horrible attention span. And so things that are between like 10 and 20 minutes that I can just watch and then click on anything after that on a whim is like perfect. And YouTube is the only place that contains the kinds of stuff that I like to watch. So
It's actually very in character, because I'm sure Zim has a terrible attention span too.
Dude, I'm just picturing like if Zim found out his mission was a lie, what he would do with himself, and Dib just goes in the base and he finds Zim watching nothing but YouTubers.
That'd be cool. That'd be a line, like a scene that I would just nail perfectly on the first take.
And he's just eating ice cream, or like the equivalent of ice cream, watching
And-
YouTube.
Like imagine Dib just comes
Fun
up
dip.
right beside him and
Yeah.
Zim doesn't even notice. He's just like, Zim, what are you doing?
Keep me up with the latest. I'm watching a Let's Play.
Gotta keep up with all that tech news.
I wonder which Let's Player Zim would like the most.
Markiplier.
Maybe.
That or Jacksepticeye.
Oh yeah, he loves Jacksepticeye.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm just
I'm a-
picturing a fight between Zim and Jacksepticeye.
Top of the morning to you, let's. Too loud! Too loud, human with blue hair!
I don't know why, but I could just see Zim watching nothing but like tech reviews and then just like booing them, going like, "You humans make me sick. You think this is cutting edge?"
How archaic of you! How
That's
archaic of you.
VR. No.
And Zim just so happens to stumble across like memes,
Mm.
meme compilations and
Of himself.
of himself.
Depends on
I
what
don't act
topic.
like that.
That shot is taken completely out of context. Does my face really look like that?
Quit emailing me, American Airlines. I'm not flying to England anymore.
Well, there you go. And send.
I do not wish to fly to England.
I wonder how Zim would react to like spam mail. Would he like human spam mail? Would he believe it or just?
Like one of those emails that they say you have to forward in order so bad things don't happen to you.
Or the one that he gets that's just tailored to him by Dib. That's just follow these steps and you can conquer the entire world. Thank you, human. And then Dib's just
Sweet.
trolling him. Now go outside and take off your disguise and tell the entire world you're an alien.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
Like something weird like that, but build it up. Dib would just have fun with this for a bit.
Do you think Zim ever gets the blue screen of death on his computer? Just all of a sudden, like Windows has stopped working.
If he does,
No,
it is always
Zim has to
intentional.
update his computer.
Disable updates, just like me.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's just doom
Like that.
How would he react if he got the blue screen of death? He's in the middle of asking her to surrender, and he gets the blue screen of death when he's like threatening to fire his weapon.
What?
Well, I have to fix that now.
No, he starts just banging on his computer.
And then like the
My
president's just like, "Are you okay?" "Oh yeah, totally." Just typing away like. Everything's
And then, like,
totally fine.
It zooms into the tallest and it's Red that gave him the virus that caused the blue screen.
Oh my gosh, I could totally see that. Just the tallest playing with them. They have like a live video feed and they're just like, alright, now we're just gonna slip this virus we've been working on forever. Or rather, our people have been working on forever. It's one key.
Oh no, it's like, okay, Zim, we have some plans for you that we need you to initiate in order for you to successfully conquer Earth. Here you go, we're sending them now, and all of a sudden, doom, blue screen pops up. What is this?
Oh no. It's like he gets the email and they said, okay, now open the attachment, and it's just like the love letter virus where he clicks on it and it goes glitches out. And instead of the blue screen of death, it'd be the blue screen of doom.
Yeah, there we go.
The blue screen of doom!
Yeah.
I was just thinking earlier today, like tomorrow's Easter for me, so I was thinking about the Christmas episode where Zim is at the end and he's like, will you listen to the pig-headed boy or will you listen to the Easter platypus? Easter shrimps for everyone, and then Merry Platypus, one and all.
They actually had one where they took Perry the platypus from Phineas and Ferb and had it like a
hi there, Perry.
platypus.
Hey, where's Perry?
He's a platypus. He doesn't do much.
Yeah, exactly.
Perry the platypus.
Doobie dooby doo, wah doobie dooby dooby da, Agent P.
I'm over Agent P. That's the only line I know from that character.
Dude,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
Evil
snap,
Incorporated.
Cecil, it's 52.
Oh yeah, okay. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I guess I should probably go now. But it was fun to chat with you all. It was nice to meet you, Rowan, and I don't think I got the name of the.
Oh no, it's Sydney, but you could just call me Sid.
Okay, cool. Sid. Well, nice to meet both of you.
Nice to meet you.
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
Well, happy Easter to you all,
Happy Easter.
Thank you.
and happy Easter to those who have remained in the chat. And I will see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.
Farewell, Zim.
You should have said Merry Platypus one and
Bye,
all.
Zim.
Oh yeah, he missed that opportunity.
Oh well.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Obama.
Hello.
I like how the first message in the chat was just that. Oh wow. I don't know
Wait,
who it was.
Did Katie show that to all of us?
Yeah, she did. And I think maybe it was
It's-
her that was in the chat earlier, but just like, I'm eating ramen, waiting for the thing, and it's just like, how wow. That's what she said at the beginning.
How long do you plan the chat to go on for, Novi? Or not the chat, the live stream.
Well, we still have to watch Rowan's suggestion of Battle of the Planets. We never finished that one. Because the room
What?
glitched.
A room with a glitch.
Exactly. Right after Room with a Moose. That timing. And we just click on I was like, oh, it's on the Shady site, and then we just go and it's like, no.
The moose affected the rabbit room.
Totally. I actually lost the where is it? Oh yeah, there it is.
I should probably get back in.
Found it. Okay, yeah, we'll just bring up that one. And What we'll probably do is we'll just watch, like, Battle of the Planets, ask if anybody else has any episode suggestions, and then if not, we'll end it. That's probably appropriate. Because we were supposed to be watching Invaders of episodes the entire time.
Yeah, well, probably not too much longer, and I gotta go because dinner's probably gonna be ready for me soon. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably just watch Room with the Moose, and maybe, like, NanoZim, like, one person mentioned that one, and that's probably it. So... probably never find Battle of the Planets again.
You didn't save it to like a shortcut?
You can't. It'll go away.
Oops.
Yeah, it sucks.
Whoopsie daisy.
It was really hard to find that too, so that's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, of course my suggestion is the one that's
It's the hardest to find, yeah. Okay, this is a different site. This isn't shady. Oh.
That's me.
This is better. Cool. And I should probably put that back up on the stream. There we go. Got a rabbit thing. Also, the chat froze randomly in the middle of our stream, so I didn't even notice the chat for the longest time.
You know, for the longest time, I didn't think this was Zim's technology. I thought it was Dib's technology that took all the pictures until we saw the shot of the massive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whose technology it was, honestly, at first, until I saw the Irkin symbol, and I was like, oh!
Well, I couldn't get the Irkin symbol because, you know, visually impaired.
Ah. I think they always had Irkin symbols on the pictures, too, and, like, Irkin writing, so I don't know.
Almighty tallest rock! And again, I can actually hear it. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Although it was kind of fun watching the first, like, backseat drivers with no sound.
We did our, like, own Invader Zim abridged.
We're just, like, dubbing the characters to the best of our ability. Ruining everything.
Everything.
Throw him out the airlock. That's okay.
That was the wrong guy.
The wrong guy. Whoa! Oh, boo! I miss Zim. It's actually kind of funny because Zim's gone now.
Aw.
Yeah, he's so far away too. I love the bear suit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I made a perler bead version of Zim in that bear suit.
Dude, if I could draw, I would put Starscream in a bear suit.
I'm in a bear suit.
I'm in a bear suit.
I drew Zim in that bear.
There's actually a glitch in this scene though. His eyes, they don't move. Like right here, I think it is, or something. He moves his head and his eyes just stay put. There it is!
Yep.
Yeah.
I love pointing out the animation flaws and the ones that Stanley was pointing out, where it's like in his head, like it's still in the previous frame. With art there.
His antennas are green.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It makes me wonder where they even got the bear suit.
I don't know, and I'm pretty sure it's the tallest idea too. Alright, next time you report in, you have to be in a bear suit, because they never touch on the bear suit again. It must have been the tallest telling him to do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How did the bots keep finding us? In the rabbit room. Data from Mars probes. I like the way they do the wires in Invader Zim.
Oh, I love the wires.
And that was kind of interesting how they did the data download and just made it like a flash of electricity, even though we don't have anything like that in real life.
Yeah. Marsoids.
Marsoids.
And I like how he explains what unnatural means, like the kids don't know that. Like, some of this landscape looks unnatural, as though nature wasn't involved in its formation. Vocabulary was Zim. I gotta go big.
Well, that's bacon now.
Bacon!
Gur is so abusive.
Gur is abusive.
I wonder if it's the same pig that he brought in Germs, or if he's gone through a couple pigs now.
He's just like friends with all these pigs. They have scary monkey show marathons.
He goes to a farm every day and comes back with bacon after a while and eats the bacon.
Gur, why was there bacon in the soup? Pig.
That's totally a thumbprint, dude. Like, can't you see? I think Agent Dark Booty, like, the voice actor is from some character in
Star Trek.
Wars. Star Trek? Oh.
No, yeah, he's Q. John Delancey.
Oh, okay. I knew it was from one of those shows. I couldn't remember which one. I thought it was Star Wars for some reason.
It's okay. Sometimes people get them confused.
Get off my head. I love that gag.
Yes. Dude, I love how the camera just zooms in.
Get off
Get off my head, girl! I don't taste anything.
Zim is a lip-smacking ASMR guy.
I like the way they do the like helmets in the series versus the comic. Like the comic, they have like this weird energy, and series it's just like that helmet's there for a minute and then it's gone.
It gets invisible.
Yeah.
It only goes visible again after the Planet Jackers beat the crap out of Zim.
Yeah. That's funny because I was watching like a podcast.
Membrane was like not able to travel, so like he's not denying it entirely.
I like how he's got like a smaller puppet version of himself.
Yeah.
I love the Membrane memes where he's like, he calls his son insane and they have like a picture of Membrane looking insane.
Oh man!
That's
It's
just his catchphrase.
him! Oh yeah.
I can see if it's nose.
I like how he just destroys that. I don't even know how he destroyed that.
No, like there are some things in Zim that just get destroyed, but you never see how they get destroyed.
Like he's through the skull and then somehow it destroyed. I guess he put a blast in it, but we don't see him put the blast or whatever in there.
He put a bomb in it.
Yeah.
Wheeljack, was that you?
Your voice is stupid!
They paid Melissa Pond for that one line. Also, shut up, Facebook. I don't want you.
It's interesting though, is they never actually tested this spaceship. They couldn't possibly have because of the way it forms.
Yeah. How you doing?
How you
How
doing?
you doing? After my people. Are people wear instruction manuals? Prove it on a dude. That's not important.
Right now. But it will be.
It's cool. Why would anybody do anything, right? Because it's cool. I
I love how the atmosphere disappears because they're going so fast.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. So that they basically
And the
made their
truck
entire planet
beeping.
uninhabitable.
And the truck beeping.
I don't know his name.
Scooge.
I love Scooge. Oh, the cameras. He's not Girl or Bumblebee.
And I love how he's proud of that.
Right.
Right.
Hooah!
Ooh-ah. You get to be launched.
And short.
And short.
And short.
I like a Scooge.
Dude, I love how when we see him again in Hobo 13, Zim's like, I thought the tallest killed you. Yeah, but I'm okay now.
I'll take that.
Yay.
Totally
Yeah.
take the credit.
I'll take the upgrade.
I like how they show like the white life being like destroyed on Blorch. It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
I like how they address some of the oversights in Invader Zim here, where it's like, you know, the meat not
It's
really
kind of
burning
like
him.
explaining after what happened in Germs, because Germs was very open-ended too.
Yeah, but they
I
were
love
kind of showing like explaining why or what happened to the meat, and they were kind of like wondering like, wouldn't it burn him? And it's like, yeah. It actually sounds so stupid when Zim explains it, even though we know it's true. Purple.
His eyes are so wide.
Just like, did you hear what he said? Ooh, stop him!
Stop him!
I like the way Tim's eyes go. You know.
To save the earth.
To say the my poor insane son.
So it's the guy back to practicing ventriloquism with his own puppet of himself. I like how they're just used to Tim doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, was that the crazy UFO kid? Oh, this guy, I love him with just the baldest cup of coffee.
Yes.
Sick. And I like how
No response.
Sam didn't even like realize how stupid it was, but Dib does. What's the point of having them?
Well, then why do you have them?
Yeah.
Why do all the humans have trouble talking in this universe?
I don't know. They have some sort of weird disorder.
Okay, do we have to go through the whole funding thing again?
Yeah.
I love how he sticks out his foot. Emphasize it.
I love this part.
They found Earth.
Why did they even get those models though?
I don't know. They probably have like an anything machine or like, that just prints anything they want.
A 3D printer.
Yeah. Or like in the Starset universe where it's just it's a 3D printer, but it can make anything molecule by molecule, so you can make literally anything you can imagine. Food,
Oh yeah.
tools, anything.
Well, first you gotta get a little drunk, and then you gotta find a chick who's also a little drunk, and then you gotta take her to... You can still smell the monkey.
I'm teasing like a monkey. Nobody ever helps me.
No, his eyes are actually swollen. You should really get that looked into.
He just leaves the room.
Yeah, casually. Alright, Dib. You're probably not gonna make it, but whatever. Again.
I don't like how it blurs out here.
Oh. Yeah.
That always made my eyes hurt.
Oh, also, I just realized someone's doing a wash, so if you hear that banging, that's on my end.
Oh.
In case you were wondering. And then Gur opens up a video of the Jeopardy music. Do 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 do.
Gur just holds on to, just hugs himself.
Yeah. I like he's back on his head again. Wait, Zim doesn't seem to mind.
And the head guy's laughing.
And he's got his hands in Zim's mouth, you notice that?
Oh, did you see how big his eyes got?
Yeah.
How is that Irken flag staying attached to that chair?
I don't know. Must be on there really well.
Yeah, I love how that truck says poop. Of course,
Well,
the
Zim's
sandwich has...
just
What
eating a
was Zim
sandwich.
eating?
I don't know, it's like a lettuce sandwich. I actually have one of those ones. My mom made a sandwich and I was like, okay. And she just left it at home. And I'm like, oh, I'll just take that to work. And then it's just a lettuce sandwich with cheese.
And Gur finishes the sandwich.
Now he's roasting weenies.
And
Their heads like on fire.
Their heads are on fire.
Hearts on fire with tears.
Oh, I love this part.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite part.
They're pushing the rats out of the sewers. Oh, this guy, right. I like how he doesn't even try to move, he's just like bending, like that's gonna protect him or something. No, 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 oh, no. I know the kid's just concerned about his ice cream, he doesn't even care about the thing that's gonna crush him.
Humans are stupid in this world.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's kind of the
Oh,
kind of the
point.
whole thing. It's like the running gag of the episode, or the whole of the whole show.
The whole show, yeah.
And he's in a butt.
He's in a butt. That's the only time Dib will ever get laid.
Dib is always the butt of the joke, so that's why he's in the butt.
Ooh, that's
Yep.
That's true.
Well, there's one advantage.
But I mean, he's definitely at the butt of this joke, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Where'd he go?
It's very beautiful, isn't it?
More beautiful than Dark Booty.
Oh yeah. Oh, Agent Dark Booty! That's why he has that name! Because he researched the butt on Mercury.
Oh, you know, that's actually makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I only just thought of that right now.
I didn't think of that at all either. Until you mentioned it.
I love this music. In fact, this whole sequence is just gorgeous.
I used that sequence, or that music, in the first comic dub.
Oh, I love this part.
It's so good.
This is the only time Dib will ever get laid.
It's so good. 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 playing.
Whoosh.
Whoosh. Oof.
Oh no.
Serves you right, Dib. You were riding his butt.
Oh, he got stuck in the butt.
He's got rear view mirrors.
Oh, I love when Gur's actually useful in this for once.
Yeah.
What that you?
Got the headlights.
That's me in all my programs whenever I'm getting used to them. I'm just like, what did do? What that do? What did do? Just sick 'em on people. I like how he obeys Dip like the first time, and Sam has to like beg him to obey sometimes.
Please. Oof, his antenna sticks straight up.
Yeah, you can sense vibrations, I guess.
That's cool.
Oh, this is your fatal mistake, Sam.
Oh boy. That's just stupid.
I don't understand how they hear each other in this, actually. Isn't that weird, though, that they can hear each other and have conversations?
Yeah. I thought you were trying to destroy the air.
Oh, you heard
In the
wrong.
bars, you know, lure them up before I destroy the humans.
I'll do Earth next.
I'm gonna step on that, but this guy just swings by.
I love how it fades to black and they're still laughing.
I like how Mars goes by, actually, while they're laughing. See, it just
Oh,
goes
yeah.
by.
Dude, I never noticed that before either.
You never noticed that, but I noticed that, like, maybe the second time I watched it, or the first time. I was like, there's Mars!
Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off because it's getting late for me and I gotta get ready to have dinner.
Yeah, we should probably all sign off. I should have my dinner, too. It's 6:18 here, so
Yeah.
good time for dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We'll end it here. We'll all go eat.
Yeah.
Alright.
yes, thank you all YouTube for watching.
Yes, thank you all. It was wonderful to be a part of this live stream. Thank you, Novi, for having me able to come and chat with your fans, I guess.
Yes, and me, the little human.
It was nice to have you all. Shame
Thank you.
Daydreamer didn't show up. He's probably gonna show up now, like right as we're signing off.
Yep, right as we're signing off. I'm here. What I miss?
That would actually
Everything.
be amazing. Just shows up. Oh, did I miss? We still watched episodes? Oh, sorry.
No.
We're ending it now. Anyway.
Well, we love you all. Oh, I was about to say the expression I say to end my stuff. Oops.
Yeah, and I'm closing Rabbit because those bots are just, oh my gosh, I've never seen bots on Rabbit before. Until
Me
today.
neither.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and germs, this is goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Boy.
Oh, I gotta find the stop stream button again. Where'd it go? I can't find the...
Technical difficulties.
Ah, I found it!
Yay!